The next question is, where do y'all sleep?
Everybody kind of asks me that.
All right, everybody, I'm standing here with David. Him and his wife Lisa came to visit us for a few days here at the campground. And say hi, David.
Hey, how you doing?
We tried to get Lisa to be on camera, but we couldn't talk her into it. Right?
No, she's a little on the shy side.
A little on the shy side. But anyway, y'all brought your toy hauler down here, and I was noticing, looks like we've got a, what is that in there?
That is a Can-Am Spider.
Uh-huh.
And that was kind of like the second idea of what to do with this thing, because I built it for a side-by-side, which I found out real cool. There's not many places I can ride it, whether we've been going. So I started using the Can-Am in there.
Well, that's a beautiful rig there, by the way, too. Have y'all been doing a lot of riding since you've been here?
We went around to the other side of the springs and stuff like that, and just.
Yeah, we had a couple pretty days where it was nice to go out and ride. Yeah, but anyway, how deep is it back here where you've got the Can-Am?
It's 12 foot.
12 foot deep. Mm-hmm. And how long is this trailer?
24.
So you do camp in this trailer, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is a 8.5 by 24 total.
Yes.
V-nose trailer.
Right.
How tall is the ceiling on it?
I believe it's 7.5 or 8.
Okay. All right. I would say probably about 7.5, just by looking at it, based on our trailer also. But anyway, so this is where you park the Can-Am.
Right.
Can we go take a look at where you sleep and everything?
Sure thing.
All right. I'm just going to follow you around over to the side door. Oh, wow. Wow. This is really, really pretty in here, David. Did you do all the woodwork yourself?
Me and another guy.
Uh-huh. I'm going to go ahead and step on up in here. By the way, I like your grab handle, what you use for a grab handle there. That's from the marine industry right there.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it?
Most of my stuff is marine.
Uh-huh.
If you'll see a few things in here that I just borrowed from my boating stuff and added to here.
Yeah. So now this, of course, you framed a wall. It's obvious. There's a wall that you framed there, and just on the other side of the wall over there is where the Can-Am is. Mm-hmm. So this is roughly 12 foot deep here, plus the V-nose, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I see you've got a fridge right there. Tell me about these two cabinets here.
That was after I made a trip on it, I said, well, I needed a little bit more storage. So my friend built all these cabinets in the front here. It's custom because everything's just so different angled. So I went to Lowe's and got them and finished them, and they work out good. I mean, they're only 1 foot by 36, so they built stronger. There's no particle board or anything in it. It's all solid wood, and so they've worked out good. And
so they're typical overhead cabinets, where you'd see them just like in one row, but you literally use two of them and stack them there. Yeah. Well, that's a great idea. That really is. Man, and I just now noticed all of the crown molding up here.
Yeah.
Man, you really went all out, trimming this out and everything.
Well, behind this one over here is the wire chase. I run wires on. There's nothing over here. Everything's run through here and down the walls to the control system there.
Well, you know how I feel about chaseways and running wires, not embedding them into the wall.
No.
So that's a great idea. That really worked out nice. But I love the way you trimmed out each panel here.
Yes.
The way you did. And everything is just gorgeous the way it is, and I like seeing that right there too.
Yeah, I got another one over here on this side.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah,
and I got a little bit worried when I was putting it together. I said, well, I'm gonna have a smoke detector, even though this one's all electric. I still got a smoke detector and a carbon monoxide. And I said, well, if there's only one way out here, so I figured if I put one in there, if I have a danger area, that's going to be the first place.
That's right.
So I'll get a little head start on it.
Well, here in a minute we'll talk more about that, but first let's talk about Obviously, there's a shower stall right here. And do you have a freshwater tank?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's right under here.
All right. And how big is it?
20 gallons.
20 gallons.
And I got a 4-gallon water heater. And I got the typical pump that everybody uses.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Some of my marine stuff that I had.
Uh-huh. And, of course, you got the microwave up
Yes,
here.
sir.
And, okay, the next question, though, Dave. Why don't you step on over here? The next question is, where do y'all sleep?
Everybody kind of asks me that. This here is a cabinet that you usually see for people in a house where they want a piece of furniture to put a bed in, and other than a couch that folds out, this thing here goes and folds out and makes into a queen size bed. And we fold it out at night and fold it back up the next day. And it's got a memory foam mattress, so it's about that thick, and it trifolds and lays out in the floor.
Now, do you remember where you got it at?
It was somewhere online. Amazon's got them, but I went through a particular site that I saw through that company.
Okay. So it really wouldn't be hard to search them and do a lot of research and find them. Now, what I did briefly before I came down here, I just simply went in and typed in a chest of drawers that makes into a bed, and several different things popped up, and I found a lot of them very similar to this, some on Amazon, and in all different price points too.
Yeah.
You know, so anyway, folks, if something like this interests you, you can go in to, and type in the Google search just like I did, and just a little bit of research, and you'll find all kinds of places where you can buy something like that.
There's different kinds of them, like you say, different price points.
Oh, yeah.
This one is solid wood, and I think it came from Malaysia. That's where I saw it.
Okay.
And there's no particle board, because you have to lay on it, so it's got to be fairly strong.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Of course, you have your typical RV style overhead air conditioner.
Yeah, it was a big decision there, because I not knowing what I was doing when I bought the trailer, I didn't buy it with a long ton.
Okay.
I just didn't want to try to put the mini split on a short ton vehicle.
That's understandable. We've seen people do it, but there's a little bit more involved in doing it. So it's fully understandable. It's fully understandable. All righty. Well, this is just neater than neat. And then I see your floor. You've got the luxury vinyl tile, the click-clack type.
No.
Oh, this is not?
No, this is linoleum. Commercial.
This is
commercial grade.
Well, it tells you, I've been out of the flooring business too long. I should have recognized that immediately, but yeah.
I wanted a solid piece that goes from this wall to up here to where it V's. And I had heard some things about the click-clack that didn't, when these things move.
We had a little trouble with ours. We ended up taking it out. Yeah.
Yes.
But we travel full time, so yeah.
Right. So I just decided to go with vinyl. And I think the wall really stabilizes these things a little bit, helps with the twisting of them and flexing.
Well, it definitely can't hurt.
No, sir.
That's for sure.
I may be wrong, but
But it's just beautiful. How much insulation do you have in the walls?
There's 1 inch in the wall, almost 2 inches up top.
Okay.
And then I got a dead air space here because there's strips that runs this way, and these lights, so I can take the lights out, and it's daisy chained all the way down. These three come on, and them three.
Okay. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. This is really, and it feels so roomy, especially because of the way that bed is configured, and it's so easy to.
Yeah, the big thought of it was we were going to put the shower in square, but we found out that it would push it way out here if we did. So we turned around, me and my buddy turned it this way and slid it in diagonal, and it's worked, and it gave us about that much more room. And we really needed it when you only got 12 basic feet in here.
Right. Now, did you have any issues with running your drain out of there?
Yeah, my buddy, luckily, he is a very good plumber too. And we worked at it, and we got it to work.
Yeah, because the main thing that I would be concerned about is the way you have the triple tongue here. You've got a lot of stuff in your way when you go to drop it through the floor.
Yes.
But
we were lucky on that. I mean, there's a tank down there, made of aluminum gray water tank. It's about 25 gallons. And we don't have the black tank because we use a cassette, and that's comes for the Marine. My boat's got one on it like that, and I was just used to using it.
Well, it really did come out nice, and the workmanship is top notch. I cannot, hopefully this video does it justice, because the workmanship here is really, really nice, and you should be really proud of what you ended up with here, David. For sure.
We picked up on everybody, including you, some of the stuff you done. I mean, even mine don't run to the wall, down the wall. I run mine vertical.
Yeah.
So, and it makes for storage bins there. I got them. We're still trying to decide how we're going to do this.
Oh, I see you got a table here that folds up and down too.
Yeah, that's our dinner table.
Yeah. All righty.
And we slide these chairs up.
Yeah. So you're all fixed up. You're ready to go.
At night, we turn around and fold them up and slide them up to here, because the bed comes to about right here.
Okay.
And we still got a little room to move around, go to the restroom and stuff like that with it.
How do you heat? Are you ever out in cold weather?
Yeah, that's got heat strips in it.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Yes, it's huge. It's 15,000.
Okay.
So I've run it in 40-degree weather with the heat strips, and it'll run you out of here. And I like the noise. I mean, I hear all the time people not liking the noise of them, but me, I sleep much better with them when they're noisy.
I understand. Well, it drowns all the noises outside, and you're wondering, okay, what's that?
Yeah.
I do understand that to a point, because our mini split is so quiet that we hear every little bitty thing outside. Yeah. So I do see where you're coming from. All right, and your fridge here, now it's a typical...
it's a 110.
Yeah, typical house, residential type fridge.
Yes.
Like an apartment style or something.
And it's built into the wall. I cut it out and framed it, and then put this here, and that supports it, and then it vents into the other room in there. Plugs into the other room.
Well,
I've got 3 powers: the 12 volt, the inverted 115, and the standard 30 amp stuff. And so I run this, the TV, or some of her stuff that she uses, and all that on inverted power. And all the lights are strictly 12 volt.
Okay. So let's talk about while we're here, let's talk about your battery system and everything that you got right quick, just briefly on it.
I've got 300 amp lead acid batteries on the front of this thing that's built into the curve and welded in. So I got a 3-bank 20 amp charger, Marine charger. And it's a maintainer and charger. You'll watch my voltage go up and down all the time as it's being used. Sometimes it'll stay around 13, sometimes it'll be 14.2. But so that keeps the batteries up. Now that's a separate plug-in.
Okay.
And then
so you have to have an outside source where you plug in the chargers for that. Okay.
And then I've got the 30 amp that feeds that one, and that. And that's about all it's loaded on the air conditioning system on it.
Okay. Now, so you don't have any solar on top, right?
400 amps.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean 400 watts.
400 watts of solar. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And when it's sitting at the house, it keeps my batteries up, because I don't have any trees left in my yard anymore since the hurricane. So it gets solar during the middle of the day. So it keeps it charged up without me having to plug anything in.
Yeah. Fantastic. And of course, with that separate inlet coming in to power your charger, you can run a generator just to do that.
Yes, sir.
Which is what we do too sometimes.
Sir. I've got them, but I have not had to bring them. I mean, anybody that lives on the Gulf Coast just about got some sort of charger system, generators. And so I got a couple at the house. And if I had to, I could run that. I could not run the air conditioner on the little one, but the big one will handle it. Air conditioner.
Well, I'll tell you what, David, this is just really nice.
Thank you.
Really, really is. I cannot say enough about the workmanship that I see in here. It's really top notch, and I'm sure you and Lisa will have many years of enjoyment with this thing.
We're hoping to.
Yeah. It's too bad we couldn't have got her on camera, though.
Yeah. She doesn't like that too much.
I understand. I got you. All right. Well, we're going to let everybody go for now. And we do appreciate you coming down to see us too, Dave. We've enjoyed having you and Lisa here. And anyway, this is Bill and David with I Ride Tiny House Adventures. And you know exactly what I'm going to say. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say we're not camping.
We're living.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all take care. And you guys get out there and do some living too. And we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye now.